Who puts fish in a locked chest? You need to eat, though. I mean, I guess you don't on account of you being very, 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 very dead. But then why even keep them? Why take a dock? Why not go somewhere inland where you're not fucking over everybody else? Well, that's Key, which means Key is watching me right now. He made this place out seem absolutely terrifying. As if Dark Harbor was full of forces we had never seen before. How many walking corpses do you think I have claimed throughout the course of this game? I fought some for fun. I dragged some Sons of Laz into my goddamn arena that I now own. And you think I'm afraid of a couple little bone bitches? I can make 1,000 bone bitches if I want. Where's that leading me to? Is this like a maze? Because there was a god tier maze that I really, really enjoyed, and the entire fucking level design was like a puzzle, and it was one of my favorite parts of the entire game, and that was in the last DLC, so it's clear that they absolutely love doing that shit, and I have got enough for Patty again. I can make my tiny little boy so very happy, except I can't be bothered because I want to do some main quest for once. Prismatic Guard. I don't think I've ever seen those before. I don't know if that's a completely new, like, thing that I can add to Smith stuff. But I mean, I definitely got to check it out. Lovely monies and nothing else. How do I get there? I don't know what floor I'm on because they're all basically at the same level of raised. It's just whether or not you can get to them. I mean, yeah, there's a load of stairs and everything, but most of them just lead you to the same place that you can jump off. Don't think I've been this way before, though. I think I went there, and didn't even realize that this fucking line existed. I don't know how, it's the most obvious thing in the world, but, I mean, we have established 40,000 times over the course of this series that I struggle a little bit in the whole having a brain department. I don't know where mine went, but it has definitely not been here for many, 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 many decades, and I've only been alive for 2 decades, so that's saying a lot. What have I got over here? Absolutely fucking nothing. What have I got in you? Absolutely fucking nothing. What have I got over here? A guy? My boy fucking... Wait, where is he? My boy Tari. Oh yeah, he's not gonna be able to tell us anything. Kind of forgot that he doesn't have a fucking mouth appendage. How are we gonna deal with that? Unless maybe he made a deal with Big Beautiful Kel there. So maybe give him his tongue back? In exchange for, I don't know, his soul? Are we gonna be generic as possible? Probably. Oh, I'm not dealing with a crew doc. Can you deal with said fucking crew doc? I mean, I resist poison beyond belief now, right? It probably shouldn't even make me flinch. I should be able to heal that up in seconds because I have a little spider baby pet. I don't know how exactly that makes me resistant to poison, just because I own something poisonous. But I mean, he's drooling a lot. Everywhere I go, I'm basically rolling in his drool, from what I remember. So maybe it's just herd immunity. Maybe I'm just rolling around in it. It makes my skin tingle, and that's everything. That is the whole, it's the whole deal. What the hell am I saying? You know when words just don't word? Because, yeah, words. Tari? Why are you staring into the... No. Don't fucking hunt me. He can't speak. And I just spat all over my keyboard. Gross.
Even if she's too daft to realize it. You're strong.
Have you been able to speak the whole time?
Help me steal the Requiem. I need someone with muscle to help me smash those gears.
Surely I would have gotten a glimpse of your horrible sliced off fucking meat tube living inside of your mouth. No? Surely I would have been able to just open you up. I mean, I don't think Letharoon has the confidence to just climb inside that mouth instantly and start looking around. But, I mean, you gotta have a go, right? You gotta at least check it out. Why just take it? I guess you don't really... It's not like you see someone who's like, oh yeah, I'm blind, and you just rip open their fucking eye holes to get a better look. Yeah, okay. I'm starting to understand now. Maybe I'm the asshole, not Letharoon. But still, I mean, you never talk in your sleep? You never accidentally make a goddamn sound? Whatever the fuck her name is doesn't notice when you're literally kissing? Don't you bang all the time? It was probably just a really fucking convenient excuse to get out of going down on her. And you know what? We've all been there, buddy. We've all been there. Except I. I'm not going to say I'm a generous lover. Why do I want to say that on my... don't know why that makes me laugh so much, because it's so untrue. No, I'm kidding. You're not
My
dead!
injuries were not as serious as I made them appear. I followed you and Rast through the flooded cavern to the beach, and then made for the forest. It was the only way to avoid Cape Solace. I couldn't let them see me. Not after what they did.
Followed by, you're not mute!
Yes, I can talk. The Diverger didn't cut out my tongue. The murder of my family didn't shock me into silence. None of the stories are true. I hid my voice so as not to be suspected. Words betray more than their mere meanings.
Oh, so does Rast know this, or... What gears?
Hoping to sneak into Dark Harbour and
Ow, my
secure the
arse.
Requiem. Once my mission is finished, I'll need a way to get back off this cursed island.
Can't be
But
good
one
for my
cannot
rectum
sail
to
the
be
ship
sitting here for
without
8
first
hours,
opening
but
the
whatever.
harbour wall, a vast mechanism of locks and gears.
He's taking a beating in the past. This won't stop me today. What am I talking about? Rast trusted you, man.
Why do you think everyone in Rathea considers Rast Bratigan a travesty? She's far too trusting to be a sailor. However, she did get me back to Gallows End, and for that I am thankful. And
You
she was
came
kind.
from here?
Far too kind.
At least
Now
you're not
that
a
I'm home
complete
again, I
scummo.
will have my revenge. I will kill the Scion as she meant to kill me.
What the fuck are you talking about? Why kill the old Scion? She's about to die anyway, isn't
Simple.
she?
She killed my mother. Not with her own two hands, no, but with her treachery. They were close, Pima and my mum, like sisters. All that changed when the village chose their next Scion. Not even friendship can weather the jealousy of power.
What, so your
Pima
mum
lied
was
to
jealous?
Helga, and she
Well,
had
your
my
mum was
mother
the old
marked as a
Scion.
thief and a harlot. This island was our whole lives, and suddenly we were no longer welcome. We were set out to sea alone, without food or water, at the mercy of the frostbreak.
Dude, you're like the only person to ever get free of this absolute hellscape. Why would you come back? This place is a goddamn tumor on the world. And you choose to come here. It's just a happy little vacation for you, where you're having the time of your life, committing bloody murder on an old lady. No, this is not worth it. You know the Scion has to die anyway. You've been listening to... I mean, you've been stalking me the whole time. Oh, we followed you and Rast. Then listen to what's going on and figure out that there was no point in this journey anyway. Your mother was the Scion.
No, she never became the Scion. She was chosen, but the honour lasted but a day. Those few hours were my mother's happiest. For once in her long, hard scrabble
Favorite
life,
day of the
she'd been
week.
special.
Butter day.
She
Genius,
died with
genius
a smile
comedy.
on her pretty face. I was adrift for weeks until the Diverger found me, and I was sold into slavery. Even then, so long ago, I knew I wouldn't be satisfied with anything but revenge.
Have you ever killed anyone?
I've never killed anyone, no. It doesn't matter. She killed my mother. She betrayed us and left us to die under a torrid sun, and I will make her pay for it.
Buddy,
Either help me or step
Tari,
aside. I've
calm
waited long
down.
enough, and I don't intend to wait another moment.
I've literally met her. I've literally managed to pickpocket her. It's not going to be hard for me to do the big kill. Let me kill the Scion.
You would do that for me? But why?
Because you're a little
Before
bitch and
she
you'll
died,
die if you try.
My mother made
No matter
me
how
promise
thick
not to
you
go
may be.
after Pima. Perhaps you are here to make sure I stay true to my word. Fine.
Yeah, because
I
you
will not
lying to your
kill
mum
the
would be
Scion.
way worse than
Justice
the
must
person who
still be
murdered
done.
her.
She resides in the north, where she prepares her final departure. But beware her honor guard, the Watchers. They are powerful.
No, they are not. Nothing in this world is even vaguely powerful in comparison to this pointy bastard right here. Ah, the
I knew her
Scion.
as Pima, a woman who cared for me when my mother went hunting, who sang me to sleep under the stars.
Aw.
I remember her that way.
So why was she
She's
so
not a person
awful?
anymore, just a symbol of Akara's power.
Yeah, that'll do it. So tell me about Akara.
I grew up listening to the first Scion's tales of Akara's love for us, of his promise to keep us safe and provide for us. Nothing but
And then
stories.
everyone died.
Akara cares nothing for the people on this island. If he did, why didn't he save my mother?
Maybe your mother was a thief and a harlot. You ever consider that? Huh? Your mum's a slut, dude. I'm kidding. She's dead. I'm sorry. Cape
I grew
Solace.
up on those beaches, behind Akara's line of safety. It was a good life. Until the day we were betrayed. That kind of thing tends to darken one's memory.
Look at me spouting your mom jokes, your mom insults in 2020 to this pixel man over here. Yep, that sounds about right for 2020. Captain Bradigan.
She will never understand how the rest of the world sees her. As a fool, but even more importantly, as a terrible sailor.
Why doesn't she
Still,
understand? She seems to acknowledge it, but
and for that
she's just
grateful.
happy about it. Can we talk about... Really? That's all you can say about her? She's basically been your girlfriend for about, I don't know, 12 years? It's a big old time that you've been sailing together by the sounds of it. It's a miracle that you've both survived. Couldn't you have chosen anyone else, you absolute moron? I guess maybe you got fate weaved and was like, this is what you'll do. You'll go with this idiot, because this idiot is going to this place. I guess maybe that's how it worked, I don't know. Feels like there's a lot of details in the story left untold, but that's fine. I mean, why would Tari, in his massive fucking murderous rage and panic, tell us every single little detail here? It makes sense. A lot of people complain about stuff like that, and it's like, well, why? Is it just Booker's story? And it's like, well, yeah, sometimes, but do you really expect, if it's like a realistic character interaction, do you really expect every single detail to just suddenly make sense like that? You really expect him to spill everything? Humans don't do that. That is not how brains work. Dead
He has lorded over this island for as long as I can remember. Luckily, he left us alone most of the time. I'll never be sure why.
And I just want to say, I'm not saying that is the only reason, but there are a lot of people who are like, a story doesn't make sense. I don't know why I'm going into this now, but I just want to get it out there for some reason. A lot of people are like, a story doesn't make sense unless every single aspect of it is explained. And I never get that. I never get that, because in movies, in games, in whatever, like, yeah, sometimes you're making your own story, especially in RPGs, especially in old school CRPGs and stuff like that. But in just stories in general, not every detail is going to be revealed. The worlds in which these stories exist and occur are, often they operate on, rules similar to ours. So let's say, I don't know, just an example, Game of Thrones. Those are kind of realistic people interactions in the context of that world, if they exist in that world, right? And it's not like every single human in our world explains every single reason for their actions to anyone, right? So why should we see it happen in a movie or a TV show or in a game, right? It just always seems like really empty criticism to me. But if I'm alone in that, then that's fair enough.
I was
Tari.
born on this island, raised to believe that the outside world held nothing for me. It was all lies.
I mean, no, because you're back. The outside world clearly was terrible if you decided to return. What should I
Simon
do?
will be preparing to depart the island to make way for her replacement. She will leave from the beach on the north of the island. See Justice.
Bye! He just leaves. This is stupid. Justice Done is it's a side quest. It's a straight up fucking side quest. Really? Seems pretty fucking important to me. I'm going to Dark Harbor. Of course I'm going to Dark Harbor, but I really thought that the whole new introduction of this seems pretty big to me. Oh my god. Like, the only places that ever get a little introductory shot like this, an establishing shot, are cities. Are places we're going to be spending, like, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours in. So, why? It looks relatively tiny to me. Let's go to the world map. Yeah, it's miniature, if you will. I don't know why this is a thing, but I'm definitely not against it. I look forward to doing the big explore. But yeah, I really thought the crowning of the new scion of Bridget or whatever was going to be really, really important to the main quest. I thought we were going to be like bringing down the cult from within, and there was going to be like a load of moral gray area because the people in the cult are actually not terrible people. They are just completely corrupted in their silly, silly, silly little brains. But no, apparently that just doesn't matter. It's relegated to a side, and I maybe not. Maybe the new scion will be crowned, but the old scion will still just be on the beach or something. Or maybe it's like the first timed quest in the entire game for some reason. That is also a possibility, but I doubt it. Oh, I had to break you? Sorry, I didn't even realize I did that entirely by accident. I was just spamming F and nothing was happening. And now I need to beat the ever-loving fuck out of you. Fair enough. How easily do the captains die? The captains die just as easily as literally everyone else. What a surprise. Fuck out of here. I love being this massive. I just really wish I could get onto one of their fucking ships. It's a really intriguing area to me, and we don't get to interact with, like, the coolest parts of it. I don't know why I'm getting vibes like this, but this really reminds me of an area in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Those games could not be more different in the goddamn slightest, but it really reminds me of that I think it is just a tomb where there's like this hanging ship or something, and it's really, really cool. And I'm just really, I guess it's like the same lighting, it's the same sort of soundscape, except with a lot more undead, murdery bone boys this time around. I kind of like Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I don't know why I'm bringing that up. I just know that it's a really hated game. I don't think it should be hated. It's not exactly in the spirit of Tomb Raider necessarily. And New Lara is kind of the worst thing ever. But you gotta make do, right? What do we got in there? Letter to the Archsage of the Scholia Arcana. Your Grace, is this to me? Or is this years and years and years and years and years and years and years until I even gained flesh? And by that I mean born. I mean, I was born, but apparently that means gained flesh now. Till I spawned into this utter fucking hellscape of a world. Your Grace, I've been told that the Devago are a coarse and artless people, incapable of imagining, let alone creating true beauty. One need but look upon the miraculous thing they have erected in the center of this inhospitable island wilderness to call into question all assumptions and prejudice. The keep they have carved out of the woods is an awesome sight, both improbably and impractically tall. It is visible from the sea when approaching on a sufficiently clear day, towering above the tree line. It creates the convincing illusion that it is an outgrowth of the forest that surrounds it. It is as if the island itself had constructed it. That sounds so cool. Maybe the sublimity of the Devagan style has eluded me until now. Or maybe their distinctive favor of dark woods and maritime motifs has never before had such a proper backdrop. Regardless, I hope my words properly conjure for you the sight I have beheld. I mean, I don't think it would in the slightest if I hadn't, lived in it forever. Most impressive of all, and his lordship tells me his What? That was okay. Most impressive of all, and his lordship tells me his reason for inviting me is the keep's library. It was the clunkiest sentence of all time. Eagerly did he show me the cavernous rooms, high airy ceilings, and cleverly louvered. Hey Siri, define louvered. No, not Levine head. Levine head. No, I need to know what this word means, but Siri is too fucking deaf to ever understand. Either that or my French accent is the worst thing mankind has ever shat out. It just means blinds. It's just like shuttered, like slats. Okay, well that was boring. Cleverly louvered windows that flood the reading room with light, while never subjecting any scholar within to the direct glare of the sun. But it was the collection he had begun to amass that fascinated me most. Already, I attest, he has assembled the most complete collection of ancient Arathi texts and epic poems. Moreover, the island's curious propensity for attracting shipwrecks has delivered unto it the most diverse examples of writing from around the kingdoms. I cannot claim to have ever encountered a single familiar volume. His lordship does, true to claim, seem dedicated to the preservation and restoration of these books, and making them available to any who care to visit his newly tamed realm. I urge the Archsage, hence, to visit at the first opportunity. Do you know what you're asking to do? Yeah, Archsage, yeah, most important fucking dude who's gotta guard the world against the God Queen and everything. Yeah, why don't you come and have a little vacation down here with me, where all boats are sucked down to hell? Yeah, It sounds like a wonderful idea. He has like a 2% chance of even landing safely. Again, smash you in tiny little pieces. Oh, I didn't even realize that that was happening. That's fucking cool. I can't wait to see the entire thing fall to pieces. There we go! Return to key. Oh, you mean I've just let the fucking ship leave? Why did Tari want this as well, though? What has this got to do with Tari? And how come I don't get to sail it out? That was what I was looking forward to most. Maybe it takes me to a completely different part of the island? Maybe one we can only get to once, most likely, but it'd be so damn cool if I could go there, like, whenever the hell I want. And it was just like, it was just as big as this fucking area, because I know each little, faction would always take me to like a one-time area, or at least I think they were mostly one-time. I remember the Warsworn literally had me take a boat to this, far-off fucking land that had all... Hello, large boy! Even your spit would fit... What even was that? You contain like 8 fucking liters of spit just in your mouth? Why are you like this? Why are you so fucking deep? Uh-oh. I can still knock him over, as if it's nothing. See, this is what I mean. I just want to experience the badass fucking boss fight soundtracks, but I never get a chance because they die within seconds. Maybe I can make it last a little bit longer if I just make him jihad a little. No, that kills him just as hard. What a fucking shame. Were you one of the hanged men? Aren't I meant to fear you? Aren't you the scariest fucking crew of a... Oh, who are you? Oh, you're here?
My suggestion to steal the ship was made in jest. I never expected this.
Suggestion. Genius comedy.
Trapped on gallows end. I never dared to dream of escape. But you possess a quality. Something I've never seen before.
Extreme amounts of sex appeal?
As you promised. Now I must do in kind. What do you wish to know?
Will you leave the island? That's not what I wish to know. That's not what I wish to know at all. In fact, I can't even say what I wish to know. I can ask these things, but I can also leave whenever the hell I want. Why? Also, you're like 95. You're jacked as all hell and everything. You might be able to do the sex one last time before you die. But what do you even want off this island? Do you even know where places are? What are you doing? Will you leave the island?
You had asked me such a question not but one day ago, I would have said yes.
But you believe
Without
in
a shadow
me?
of a doubt. But things
Oh,
have changed.
shit!
Call it fate, call it destiny, call it the will of blasted Akara.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
And I wish to be a witness. I will stay. For now.
What does Dead Cal
He
want?
wanted to embrace death. He was ready. His peace was made. Akara, his incredible ignorance, saved Dead Cal from the eternal black. I don't know what the pirate wants, but I understand his rage.
Where is Dead Cal?
The Fallen One is not a surface dweller. He died once, and ever since he's preferred to stay beneath the ground. Akara Tor is his lair. Despite their history, Dead Kel and the great Akara are still connected. Where you find one, you will find the other.
I'm as good as my word.
Yes.
So he
Which is
lives
rare
with
on this
Akara.
island of
They're just
scavengers
fucking
and
married. They're just a happy
fanatics.
little old married couple in their
Trust
goddamn rocking chairs.
Even though many years of hardship has taught me to do otherwise.
Screaming at the kids on their lawn, except we're the kids on their lawn.
Despite my wish to leave this place, I have no desire to hurt the stranded souls that wish to stay.
Then let's
There is a
save the
spy
fucking
in
souls.
Solace. One who is not as they appear. One who plans to disrupt the offering.
Who is this spy?
If I could reveal their identity, I would. But my sight only tells me how the threads travel. not
Maybe you're
where.
just a dementia-riddled old man?
This figure is powerful, magical, and wields a strong grip over fate. same as you.
Oh, shit.
Open your eyes to the signs. If you are willing to see in a new way, you will find the one you were looking for.
You're training me to be a Fate Weaver, aren't you? This is fucking cool. I mean, if they let me do some detectiving, I would love that way more than just like, you're a magical boy all of a sudden. Look, the quest marker is there now. You're seeing in a different way. I would hate that. I would hate that so much. Detectiving is my favorite fucking part of RPG. Well, I really, really enjoy it. It's why The Witcher 1, it's not the only reason why The Witcher 1 is one of my favorite fucking things, but The Witcher 1 has this incredible, absolutely spanning, hugely varying, full of fucking player choice detective quest that you can get really, really wrong, and it has a relatively huge effect on the outcome of the game if you do get it wrong. And it's one of my favorite things in RPGs. I absolutely love that quest. It's one of the best things in the entire Witcher series, and if you haven't played The Witcher 1, dude, do it. I know it looks ugly, I know the combat system is clunky, but it is so worth it. I love that game. Why disrupt the offering?
Our island god may be a devil and a manipulator, but he remains powerful. That is what this is all about. Dead Kell was formed by Akara's own hand. The moment he was created, his true evil was apparent. The great Akara turned his back on him.
Yet they're still
Since
together.
then, the dreaded pirate has plotted to receive the blessing denied him, but without
So
success.
Akara is genuinely defending those fucks. Even though Akara still requires human fucking sacrifice every time, but is that human sacrifice necessary to keep the power going? Does he need to live or feed off of the fucking scion, or give advice through the scion? I still don't know, because a lot of people are like, the life is over once you become scion, the offering is a sacrifice. But the scion's alive. She seems human. She's like, I left my life behind. I am not Pima anymore, or whatever, but she's definitely still a person. She's still capable of her own thought. It wasn't like I was talking to Akara. I guess I'll end this fucking plot.
I have not seen it in the
I
cards.
swear to God if it ends up being Rast.
You are beginning to give me faith in the impossible. Go to the new scion, Alder's wife, Bridget, and protect her from this threat. Take these potions. They will help you track the spy.
I just
Careful.
chug and I'm
Not
done?
everyone is dead,
Really?
Kell. Not everyone can defeat death.
You don't know me at all, do you? Fate potion. Well, that's new. How do we get back? What do you mean, how do we get back? We walk.
Is ours. Now we must sail
Oh,
to
cool.
Cape Solace and give others the opportunity to join us.
No, I want to leave. Let me leave. Let me leave. I want to go kill the other scion first. Do I have to do this? Can I not go do side? Can I not go do side missions? I'm sure this will be fine. I'm sure it won't take us into a mission that needs to be completed immediately, right? Like, why would it? I also forgot that I need to go back to Big fucking Gnome Boy very, very, very soon because we have had those resources for fucking ever and I totally forgot about it. Or maybe we picked him up here. Maybe I'm an idiot. That is also a very large possibility. Oh, hey, we actually do get to talk to you. Maybe I should tell you
Marvelous!
about
You
Tari.
stole the Requiem. What's the dreaded pirate to do now without his ship?
You were voiced by a
passage from the
3-year-old,
island
weren't
is
you?
secure.
What happened?
That is if you're interested in leaving. And if you stay, I stay.
Oh no, the voice actor's fucking sick and can't come in and do their job. Don't worry, my daughter's on the phone. She's 6. What happened? What was the conversation here? It's not a bad voice. It's kind of adorable and represents like her naivety and everything really well. But it's just really, really strange. I've never heard a voice like it. Can we leave the island?
You know how I feel, but to remind you, I hate this place. I wish it would sink into the sea forever.
So maybe
Needless
try
to
and
say,
help me escape?
I'm eager to leave, but I won't abandon you. Anytime
Aw.
you wish to return to Rathir, I'll take you. But until
cool.
then, I'm staying right here.
So we had to do that fucking much to ever even be able to leave the DLC. This DLC does just trap you on the island until you get to this point, and that's really cool. Thanks for the loyalty. Or, I don't care about you. How can you not care about that stupid-looking fucking flat-face monstrosity? Just listen to that sweet little voice, thank you.
Do not thank me. We stand together, you and I. We started this journey as companions, but the fires of adversity have made us something more. Friends. And I don't let my friends down. Well, not counting that time with Garant.
Who the hell is Garant?
Now
Oh,
go.
well that's unsurprising.
Find the turncoat. If Dead Cal means to disrupt the village's ceremony, he will do so soon.
Can I mention Tari? I can't even tell her about Tari. Maybe I have to finish the mission first or something. Which is what I'm gonna do. I was about to say immediately. I'm not doing it immediately. I'm gonna go live with my tiny man for a little while because I miss him. I want to snuggle with him. I want to protect him forever. And that will never, ever, ever be my active quest. What was that sound? You're not telling me I fucked up and she's dead, right? Please don't be timed. Nothing in this game is timed and it never will be.
Bertrand Sesnick, a gnome.
Ooh.
He says he knows a lot about alchemy. Be sure to welcome him to the keep.
Oh, this
Ready
is
to be
so
sent
cool.
out again anytime.
I didn't realize I could use you to get more people. Any wrecks worth
There's
salvaging?
a few wrecks off the coast. I could go investigate and bring back any loot if you'd like.
Was that
Let me know if any
man
of these are
loot?
worth
You
salvaging.
just cram him in your fucking backpack? Arcane Carrack, Gnomish Trireme, Varani Longship. Arcane, we could do with a gem thing. What's it called? Fuck. Is it Sagecraft? I think it's Sagecraft. Arcane
Hopefully
Carrack.
We'll have some shards or gems we can use in our weapons or armor.
Absolutely,
See you
so
tomorrow.
maybe wear some fucking
Wear
armor? Maybe take a damn weapon instead of permanent dressing gown every fucking day, you disaster? Hey, Patty.
I feel more intelligent just building this library.
We'll just wait until it actually happens then.